There we go. Hello. What's going on, guys? Wanted to do a random just live stream. Figured if I'm gonna be working on the Jesta here for a little bit longer, especially given I'm doing the legs right now, figured I would do a live stream. Just really bored. Wanted to do this. Everybody else seems to be doing live streams while quarantined. Not that I am, but you know, it's like I've got the same basic requirements of being quarantined. It's just that I'm not actually sick or having to stay home from work. It's just life. Let's see here. I do not have my lights set up. Let me see something. Hold on. For some reason I'm running a little bit behind. I was trying to get everything set up because I haven't done a normal live stream in a while. It lights one side of my face. That's not useful. Okay, actually, just turn that off in general. Hold on, I'm doing a thing. And I don't know why the encoding has changed for my chat over there, so I no longer get the cool looking chat. I've just got whatever's happening there. Okay. Bear with me as I get set up. I had to move my light and everything the other day for doing my in the kitchen video. Okay, that's it. Yeah, you go right there. You go right there and you like it. Oh, this is gonna end well. I can feel it already. Oh, that's gonna fall a bit. I bet it is. Nope, not that. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Give me a second. Just trying to get it frickin'. There we go. Actually, that's kind of convenient. Oh, much better. So normally I have my ring light clipped to the shelf behind my computer here. But because I did the in the kitchen video the other day, I actually have it mounted on the tripod, on my old spare tripod. So, got that set up now. Dido Gunplay, hey, is that a master grade? Yes, that's why in the title it says MG Jesta. Sorry, I'm out of breath now just from having to bend over to get that. I'm too fat. But yeah, I figured as I'm making progress on the Jesta, I may as well share it with you guys. So in theory, it should be ready for Master Grade Monday. But yeah. But like I said, I haven't done like a normal build stream in a while, so I had to get everything set back up for that. I also have M&Ms. Like I said, I might not be in actual quarantine, but I'm kind of being that way anyways. I don't know how many people are going to hang out, but it is what it is. So yesterday actually was the first day I finally started on this guy. Like legit. Aside from the unboxing, I hadn't even touched it. So I started round about this time yesterday, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Worked on it straight up until dinner time. So about 5. And I got the whole upper torso and waist done. So everything from the hips up done before dinner. So after dinner and after spending some time with Miss Shoki, I came back in here to work on the legs. It took me until bedtime to finish this whole leg and do this bit of this leg. It's like, come on. Because there's a point where you're building the same stuff, so the feet are the same, the back of the thruster is the same, the knee armature is the same, but everything else is different. Let me see if I can zoom in ever so slightly here. try to reposition ever so slightly so you see less of crap you don't need to see. You guys can totally see my crotch. There we go. Let's get the camera more or less in the work zone, as it were. You really want this kit. Yeah, I really wanted it too. It avoided me for years. Or eluded me, one of those things. It was actually avoiding me. So far it's been pretty good. But I don't want to give away a lot about it because, you know, then there's no point in doing the review, right? Also, I'm looking at the camera inverted, so it's really kind of throwing me off. Alright, so working on the leg. I've got all my runners over here. Sitting with the table. Completely overrunnered. Okay, so I've got the decals. I've still got a little clear orange piece here that I believe is for the guns. A little extra bit here. Let's see, A runner can go there. C runner goes here. And I mean, this is one of the more complicated master grades I've done in a little while. And I've always said these later UC MGs are just like, there's a lot going on. So I was like, I made the joke yesterday. I was talking to Joey Ganoda and Rodimus, and I made the joke. I was like, all right, I'm a quarter of the way done with this Jesta. Now to start on the last 3/4, the legs. She's like, yeah, that's kind of how it comes. Okay, hold on. I don't need the E runner for the rest of this, if I remember correctly. Nope, don't need the E runner. I do need... Actually, I don't think I need any of that runner. F runner. Okay, I don't think I need any of that runner for the rest of this leg. I do need that one. It's F2. Polycap, possibly. I know I need that one for sure. And I need that one for sure. So I'm going to set these aside because I'm pretty sure I don't need those for the rest of this leg. Okay. See, like, my chat's all screwed up now. Now it just looks like a normal window capture. It was all encoded and stuff to look different, and now it's not doing that. Alright, so now I'm working on left leg instructions, which is this part. So left leg! So I need D12. And of course, guys, forgive me if I don't look up and see the chat instantly. It's gonna happen. It's gonna frickin' happen. I can't see the chat. So I will look up every now and then. So that's it pretty much for that runner. Okay. And I know this, and all that are basically all going to go inside this armor. Do wish I could have some music going. And even though I am drinking a beer and building a kit, this is not technically a Brews and Sprues episode. This is just me being bored, wanting to chat with peoples, kinda. And I really wish I could position my camera. I need like a universal swivel for the camera mount so that I can turn it. Also, look at the delay here. There's a pretty decent delay. Is this too bright or is it good enough? Seems like really overexposed. Can always bring up the camera controls again, play with it. I was going to do a review today of the Raycon earbuds. I'm going to review those. I'm just kind of giving it a break. But I was going to do that. Of course, guys, if you hadn't before this live stream, when it's over, go watch the Transformers review I posted this morning of Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Grapple. Still keep wanting to call him Moist. Okay. So that's all that. That's all that. Okay, need this side. Need this guy. Like this. Tucked up in there. Polycap. Need the polycap to go up in there. Polycaps are evil. Don't you know? The worst things ever introduced in the Gundam kits are polycaps. I legit know people who won't build MGs if there's polycaps. I just I don't get it. They're not the bane of everyone's existence. Okay, so that's doing its thing. I don't know why it specifically circles that. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. But I'm gonna slap this together. So far I like this kit. As far as I can tell, it's not really reusing any bits either. Like, I'm used to so many things based off of Mark II 2.0. Okay. Ding. Okay, I need the other hip joint. Come here. Most big hip joint. And yes, forgive my nose. My sinuses are a wreck. It is just ridiculous pollen season here, and it has not rained in a couple weeks, so there's just pollen everywhere. My nose, my throat, my ears, my eyes, everything is irritated. So forgive that. Come back here. And it doesn't help that I work out of a essentially open environment driving around. Okay. Also, if there's a delay in the chat, I won't be able to know. So you guys let me know what's going on. What are you working on if you're stuck at home? Let me know in the comments. H25, which is this final piece over here. Just drop it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Who's me? Yeah, so I right before going live, I put up a thing on my community tab, venting a little bit. Just some stuff going on. I just had to get out of my head a little bit. Okay, I was going to share the stream on the Facebooks. Oh, look, I'm live right now. Nope, turn the volume down quick. Always gotta remember to turn that down. Working on the comic. Okay. Alright, close that. Share. Copy. Go to the Facebook. I'm building my only kit in my backlog for the Stay at Home to Build contest. And learning how to paint for your MS100 contest. Is there a Stay at Home and Build contest? I have a rival contest happening right now. Sorry, I'm doing a bunch of sharing right quick. Bear with me. I don't know how many people are actually kind of locked down at home. I know there were quite a few, but still hasn't one. It's still not 100% where we're at. I mean, like they've closed down schools and a lot of other things like that, but in other cases, just not much going on. Like this is just my normal day. It's like that's the sad part. This is just my normal day. I'm just at home doing this. See, okay, this is what I hate. So the chat, the way the window is now, is so messed up. It's like, it's annoying me. It shouldn't be showing like just the chat window. Oh, okay. Never heard of it. Rival contest. Tell them you're too busy for that. You've got a far more important contest to build for. My eyes are itching. Also, guys, if you're in other Gunpla groups, go ahead and share the link. See if we can get some more people to come hang out and build some stuff if you ain't got nothing else going on. Okay, so I know that's going to go on the back of the leg. I may as well just go ahead and cut it. Also, guys, if you don't know about the MS100 contest, the link is in the description down below. If it's not, it should be. Let me know. That links to the rules, and of course, go buy some MS100 merch, which some people have been doing, which is pretty cool. And just so you know, we have raised right now with entry fees and t-shirts and stuff, we're a little over $100, so that's pretty cool. And we're barely in the swing of things. Now, I'm still on the process of locating prizes. Other people have come forward saying, hey, I will definitely hook you up and get a prize or donate a prize. And I definitely appreciate anybody and everybody who is jumping on board for that. It really does help because Shoki not made of money this year. Just not working out very great. And of course, this entire situation isn't good. However, we have been discussing, myself, the judges, and a few friends have been discussing what we're going to do for a live stream charity deal. And right now, myself, Joey Ganoda, and Rodimus13 are working on a video just between the three of us, and then myself, unboxing art, and also maybe Rodimus13 if we get it in there. We're going to do another one. Unrelated, but still something fun. And when it comes down to it, like whatever the big live stream will be, there'll be a lot of people involved, some fun stuff that will definitely come about as of the donations and things like that. So things we're working on. It's pretty new. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I mean, this is just armor and crap for the legs. I mean, I didn't even get to the sea runner. I know if that's something. Okay, so sea runner. I need the thighs. I need the thighs. I need to sharpen these nippers. I need a good blade sharpener. Good. I need a file that I can use for that purpose. They're not dead, but they're definitely getting dull over time. Now. Okay. So that's Beam Saber. That's going to be going in the forearm, I suppose. I will say I like this kit so far. It's pretty neat. I mean, I already like the mobile suit in and of itself, but you know, the kit's pretty good. Ah, okay. I thought that was. It was flying away from me, everybody. And now that I've got to the point of building an assembly, I'm starting to wonder if I'm really gonna actually do a custom paint job on this. Okay, so hold on. Let me see something here. Darken that just a little bit so it's not so whited out. There we go. Okay. Where do I start? Who's next? I need the roundy bits. Yep, that's what they're called. Called roundy bits. And this. So just a cluster of stuff. Go over here. I am pretty impressed on the color separation on this one, though. I got 4 people watching, and only one of those is me, so maybe more people will pop in. Okay. That goes there. Actually, I need to get in touch with Jerry and see if he shipped the prize yet, actually. Also, guys, go make sure you subscribe to the Shoki Reviews 2 channel. There's another review posted up over there for the Star Wars Black Series Archive. Anakin Skywalker, if you like cool Star Wars figures and stuff like that. Go watch that. And there'll be another one coming up very soon for the new Dragon Stars Super Sengoku. Why are you streaming while I'm at work? Because I'm bored. I'm bored, Eric. And I was already needing to finish this, and normally I wait way too long in the day to get started on stuff. And rather than just falling asleep nonchalantly on the couch and wasting my afternoon, I figured I'd be remotely productive. And if I can get this thing done pretty quickly, I will. And I see Joey in the chat as well. So I look forward to that video that we're going to be doing soon, Joey. And by the way, guys, so for some of these charity streams that we're going to be doing to raise money for the contest, not really for the contest, but you know what I mean. We'll be raising money for the charity on live streams. I already did the one. You guys will be involved directly in some of the quote-unquote gameplay. So look forward to that. It's not just throw money and we do stuff. It's you guys will have some interactivity along with donating. I am working, but you're on. Yes. Hey, not everybody's stuck at home because of the thing. Some people are stuck at home because that's where they work from. Like myself, I'm just at home because this is what I do. I've already done my quote-unquote day job. So now time to do my other stuff. I'll be shipping that stuff next week, methinks. Yep, I know Thomas ordered his this morning from somewhere. And I'll be ordering mine tomorrow as soon as I get paid. Along with some other stuff, just because got to make shipping worth it. I did order another thing completely unrelated. I need to check tracking on, see when it's going to actually be here. I'm super excited about that. I'm beginning a new collection. Something I should have already started on. Now I'm playing catch up on certain aspects of it, so I've got to work on that. I like how this is actually got a kind of pivot to it. I think that's how it gets in there. Okay, now I just realized I'm cleaning up parts. Okay, these parts are next. Look at me. Okay. But yes, that's what's going on right now. Yeah, and depending on the industry, you may be working overtime because of the stuff going on. Not mentioning the stuff, you know what the stuff I'm talking about. I won't be working overtime, and frankly, they're trying to reduce a lot of stuff that's going on, so I don't know. It's not a great time in general for my quote unquote industry, but given the way everything's going, who the hell knows? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know if there's a lot of overtime going on because, frankly, there's a lot of things shut down. The problem is actually going to be once the world gets back on its feet and we are no longer storing stuff that's closed. The hardest part right now is the fact that we've got closed businesses, closed schools, closed campuses, all kinds of stuff like that. So it's like summer break for us, but an unplanned one. And that actually really kind of throws a wrench in things to some degree, because we can't plan ahead at all. And we're about to roll into summer pretty soon, when most people would be on vacation. But given how the world's going, people might end up going through solid summer school if they don't find a way to finish out the current school year. I know where Miss Shoki is from, some schools canceled the rest of the school year, period. They're just like, you know what, we're just not going to bother. So forget a couple weeks of quarantine. There's places just going ahead and screwing off the next 2 months. Closed build days. Yep. I'm working overtime. Yeah, well, your job to make sense. What's up, Thomas, man? I saw you there. I just didn't say anything. Well, I was gonna say, Space Cadet said they didn't say they were closing down anything, just practicing distancing within, and they can only allow so many people in at a time. But I think we could still technically do build days over there. Just have to be wary about the amount of people there are, and spacing it out. Making sure that we got some good space between us, that kind of stuff. My biggest worry, and I don't mean to knock the guy, but we had a member or a friend, or however you want to call him, just come back from overseas. It's just like he's actually one of the people who had to rush to get out of Europe because that's where he was on vacation or whatever. I'm just like, you might want to stay home for a little while. Don't really go out in public for a bit. Especially considering you were in a country that is just now getting hit. As far as I know, he's fine. He hasn't posted anything on the Faceballs. One thing that drives me nuts about it, and I know it's got to be a design issue, this seam here is in fact purposefully uneven, and it's kind of annoying. Well, let me see if I can turn on autofocus. I don't normally turn on autofocus for live streams. Yeah, so. Also, I'm working inversed. Focus! This is what I'm talking about. That is a purposeful lip there. It's kind of annoying. Now zoom way out. There we go. Alright. Oh, I can't see the chat now. I will say this leg is going faster than the last one. No, but really I was looking for the one in Katie. Oh, that. I guess. I mean, we'll just have to have smaller build days. It's like, or just live stream build days. I know a lot of people were doing that. I forget who it was. I think it was Jerry was talking about it on Sunday. They just did online build day. They did one of these deals or on Discord or something like that, and everybody logged in for the builds. I mean, we could totally do that here. We could do a Saturday live build thingy for everybody who's just chilling. As long as you got a camera phone, you can join in. We could set that up. It's annoying, meant to be that way, but I'd rather have the engraved panel line on the edge of one of the armor parts. Okay. I mean, it's annoying because, like, at first I was like, what did I do wrong here? Okay, there we go. Gonna have to RSVP for Space Cadets. I'd be down for a live stream build. Yeah, why not? Though I will say, if you're gonna do it, have a headset. It's like I remember the other day I was on a random stream with some people, not one of mine, obviously, but somebody else's. And dude jumped in, and he was on. I don't know. He couldn't. I don't think he was on a phone. I don't know what he was on. But clearly the microphone and the speakers were right next to each other, so we were getting instant feedback of everything we were saying, like just constantly. And it was incredibly annoying. So that's why, like, here, like, normally if I'm having a conversation with somebody on a live stream, I'll have my headset on. You don't get feedback. If I do one now with my phone, I have my new earbuds, so I don't have to do a wired headset for that. So I mean, just try to isolate the sound, everybody. That's weird. I thought I saw a thing. And yeah, I'm not exactly half-assing it, but I'm not trying too hard. I'm just at get it done stage. Now this is a problem I had yesterday when I was doing the other leg. I wasn't paying attention, and I skipped to doing these side parts before putting this back piece on. And there's a couple grooves and stuff the way this lines up, and I could not get it inserted to save my life because it was running into other things. Yeah, okay. Live stream build day with whoever wants to join in. I don't know. We were supposed to go to a fish fry at Miss Shoki's friend's house in Bryan, and she's still planning on going. It's like, I mean, it's not like it's a public deal, but it's also not like you know if they've been exposed in any way, shape, or form. Also, assuming the weather is not going to be terrible this weekend. That's a long drive. It's one of those times where it's like, it's on a Saturday after I get off of work. It's like, do it on Sunday. I'm not dead tired. Actually, don't do it on Sunday because then I can't do my live stream. Okay, so what I thought was like a wrist guard is actually the end of a thruster here. Is that right? Yeah. Neat. Collar operation. Not a whole lot of hinginess there, but it is what it is. Okay, where are we at here? Front guard. Hey, maybe that way if we do the live stream, we could get Josh on. So he can't make it out to a stream, but maybe, or out to an actual build day. Maybe he actually hop onto an actual build stream. Just from home, do the thing. See, I hate when it's a big old nub like this. It's right on the side of the big blue piece. Build stream means I can't work on my MS100 build. Sure you can. Okay, mute me, Joey. Alright, now that Joey muted us, we can talk about him. Like, what is he thinking? Always having that Xeon flag behind him? You know, people are going to think that he supports Space Noids. I mean, come on. We live on Earth, man. I'm really glad I changed out my blades before I started this build. That would have been impossible with the blade I had on there last week. Okay, so put this in there. Put it in there. No, because it's something you wouldn't expect, or would you? I always expect everything, Eric. Don't you know? Part of my job is to expect the unexpected. I mean, in theory, you don't necessarily have to show build on camera. You could just have it on you while you build. Or just join in via audio. I mean, if you came to an actual build meet, you'd be working on something. I'm almost done with the leg. How long have I been going? Like 40 minutes, not quite. I just want Dougie to get in on the contest. Saw that Gordon's builds was going to jump in. Better get whatever he's working on done. He's got a crazy Astray custom he's working on. He's like, I'm going to enter in the advanced category. I was like, cool, go for it. He's like, I don't know if it'll be done in time. Oh, it'll be done in time. It's like, no, you're going to finish it. I'm not giving you a choice. You have to finish it. I want to know what it'll be. It's like, don't give me the I hope I'll get done. You find a way to get it done. That goes for anybody. It's for all of you. Now, hopefully I'm not going to have to do any kind of extension like last time. So far, it seems like the word's getting out pretty well. I need to check the PayPal and actually see the latest entries. I know there's a couple people. I know Thomas threw in his entry already, but judging by the amount of money it told me it was sitting there, that means at least one other person did as well, so I need to look at that. I'll let him know. I don't know what he's been doing lately. I mean, he knows about the contest. Oh, speaking of which, have any of the Hispanic group that you talked to jumped in? Since you're my spokesperson. Okay. I just don't know which part's supposed to go on next. I'm just doing stuff. Okay, 816. That's this one. I mean, I've seen the like, I don't know if it's Frame Arms Girl or Gumpla girl that he's been working on with the horns and whatnot. Because him on the Instagram. Follow me on the Grum. Which, by the way, guys, you know, Instagram, Twitter, all the things right down there. Go do all the follows. Follow me on the things. I think we're going to have to do like an Instagram giveaway at some point. Try to boost the IG numbers, as it were. Well, I'm still waiting to see pictures of people who got their shirts. So if you got your MS100 shirt, by all means, share it online. Tag me in it. I want to see that. I loved seeing all the people who got their Lupus for Lupus shirts. I don't know that anybody sent me one with their Balls for Balls. Oh, I don't think, did I not do MS100 stickers? If I didn't, let me know. I'll go, I can go add stickers to the store. Because I know some people like stickers. Got a couple guys asking for info and such. I've kept up with them. I don't know if they paid entry or not. Just some guys been working on their stuff. Okay. Well, always share the link. Just send them the Google link. They can just Google Translate it if need be. It's pretty simple, to be honest. I know there was one guy, but I don't think he's local. And I think he's entered before, and Ruiz, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure he was in last year's. Okay, so we want the A3. A3. I did have somebody else comment this morning on, it might have been the in the kitchen video, because I mentioned the MS100, about somebody in their family who went through multiple sclerosis, but because they shared a link to an herbal place, I believe that got blocked. So I don't know if that was like a real story or spam. Like, if it got blocked, I don't know if I want to share it. Maybe I'll just contact the person and be like, hey, look, you can share the story, but please don't share links to outside sources for things. Because automatically YouTube believes you're just a bot selling stuff. Okay. Making good progress here. So I'm starting to think that what took a lot of the time last night, because I was just building and watching podcast, was the fact that, like, you build both feet, you build both knees, and all that stuff, and then you start on the individual legs. Now, a lot of times I'll build the legs at the same time, but given just like the intricacy of these, I'm just like, I'm not gonna try to do both at once. I'm just gonna go one at a time. And when it comes to HGs, I'll generally do both at the same time, because definitely not working with as much. Oh, hear a motorcycle going down the freeway. Okay. That. I wish I had some music I could put on. I wish I could just ultimately have a playlist that wouldn't get me demonetized. I could just have on while building. I mean, I could definitely listen to music on my own. You guys wouldn't be able to hear it, but then it would just be the same on your end, just silent building. Okay, and this one. Did I clean that? Looks like I already cleaned it. Oh yeah, I had the hardest time like on the opposite other leg. I was like, how does this piece go on? Because I had something else already in the way. I was like, oh, this is what happens when you don't go in the right order. Parts do not go on. My heart will go on, but the parts won't. Joey's in a meeting. He can't hear me. Yay. Okay. So apparently, guys, due to being kind of on lockdown, Rodimus has been making much progress on his shelf space room. He's been sending me pictures like every day. Like, so where we left off, and if you watch that video, there was still a lot to do, and he's gotten incredibly motivated now that he has a lot of free time. So he's been working hard on making more usable shelf space, getting rid of boxes, putting more stuff out on display. I'm pretty proud of him. Now the funny thing is I'm having the exact inverse problem here. I'm having like junk everywhere and like nowhere to put anything. It's like I'm having the exact opposite issue on my end right now. It's kind of dumb. It's like I help him clean up his room and get stuff organized, and then I come home and make a giant mess. Mostly because I'm saving boxes for the contest, so that when I need to ship out prizes that I will have, I'm gonna have to do it that way. But also the fact that I had a bunch of stuff that was needing to be reviewed, and therefore it's just piling up. And now I've got a lot of that put away. I got my Star Wars figures put away that were out the other day. Now I got to put away the Transformers that I just reviewed. After I'm done with this, then this box gets put away. And then maybe I need to make a listing for these Transformers I'm trying to get rid of. See if anybody wants them. Because that would really help me out too, just getting rid of stuff. And then I have a box of trash that just needs to go. Stuff like that. Just, I want to get this room back to clean again. I let it get out of hand one too many times. And then working on different projects, like making those weapons racks that I did. The floor is a mess with plastic shavings and little cut-off bits that went flying, stuff like that. Oh, so I canceled the Faz and put the money towards the RG EVA 01. Oh, so you're going to try to win the Faz then? Is that what it is? You're going to try to win the Faz from me? I'll tell you what, though. That box is massive. I got it in the other room. I'm going to have to probably put that in here so that the wifey doesn't get mad. Oh, yeah, the other thing is we're supposed to be getting rid of like a bunch of stuff for a garage sale that was supposed to help support one of her mom's friends is down on her luck. Are garage sales going to be allowed in this new apocalypse we're having? It's like, does that count? Like, that's a lot of people coming to your house and going through some stuff. But like I think it kind of sucks. Like, okay, so our old couch that's out there, just taking up space now that we need to get rid of, is one of the things we're donating to the cause. Wanting to get it out of our hair and whatnot, and hopefully she might be able to make some money on it. Because apparently nobody wanted to buy it from me. I don't understand what happened there. It's like list a nice couch on Marketplace and get no responses. but it's got to be hauled all the way to Brian. It's like, I don't want him to take it all the way to Brian and then literally not be able to sell it or something. It's like, that would suck. Like, that's a lot of time and effort just to drive something, you know, a good 70 miles away and then not be able to do anything with it. Oh. I put the torso together before. I did something here. I've got the torso ring. Try definitely, but I'm so much happier knowing I'm getting the Eva. I'm gonna look next to the signed collector's box. Okay. That's one of those things I have zero interest in. But when you get it built, Eric, we need to review it. This is, I need somebody who wants these things but doesn't need to customize them, so I can review the things that I'm definitely never gonna get. What? Phone just buzzes. There's nothing going on. Do what? Oh, Sakura Wars stuff. On the Twitters. The Twitters. And yeah, so this is literally a straight build. I've done nothing to it extra. Even the didn't even panel line it, to be totally honest. It's just odd. It's a freaking center ring. I don't get it. Okay. Is it done? It's like, did I finish the leg? Okay. Now to cram this ankle into the ball joint. There it goes. Big burly blue ankle friend. Now it'll be a straight build. Not gonna wait. Hold on. Okay. Oh, if it's gonna be a straight build, definitely bring it over. Check it out. All right, so I've got a big, tall guy now. This guy's huge, by the way. Like he's a big, beefy boy. Reposition those ankle armors. Okay. Side skirts. Let's do some side skirt action here. No. Yes. Where's the other G runner? Okay. So, relinquish. There we go. Not sorry. All right. G, F, G16, E, and an F. Give me the F runner. I gotta just get rid of the F runner. Okay, so I need the F1 or F18. Mr. Didn't think I can do it. You're the one who says you don't straight build ever, not me. I'm the one who mocks you for feeling like you can never straight build. That's my job. I never said you couldn't. I said you should. I said you don't. You're Mr. Too Good to Straight Build. I've had enough painting lately. I'm just like, I'm okay with not painting anything for a little bit. Even though I said I was going to paint this thing. I've got till May, right? Okay, set that aside. See, now I'm starting to wonder what these parts were for. So there's a G10 that I've not used yet, and I'm just wondering where the hell it goes. So 7 people watching. Guys, if you're watching, say hi in the chat. I don't know who's here and who's not. Only Eric's doing the talking. The MS-100 build's killing you on paint. Yeah, I bet it is. Just learned the gatherings of 10 or more are banned by the governor. Yeah, under 10. Roadkill Raker. Oh, nice. I keep getting text messages from the bar I've been hanging out at. Signed up for their loyalty program, so now I get text messages. I said 25% off something. Like yesterday was the last day they were open for full dine-in. So like today, now they got to do all to-go stuff. But apparently we're allowed to get alcohol to go or for home delivery now. Like, just make me some cocktails, bring them to my house. Apparently that's a thing. Like, so I'm guessing a lot of DoorDash, Uber Eats, all those guys are like going to be busy, just basically just constantly delivering food to people who don't want to cook today. I bought too much food the other day to not bother cooking. Joey is saying hi in the chat. You can just, also converse. You can talk. You can also, just do the thing. You don't have to just sit there. Talk to me. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Should I go all the way till I get everything done? So it's gonna be side skirts, backpack, and weapons. I might not stick around that long. Might just finish up this. Maybe the backpack. Am I the only one who just gets really bored with doing weapons? Like, just it's a freaking gun. It's like, God, it's a freaking missile launcher. I don't care anymore. Just want it over with. There's certain kits that you just get burned out on building weapons. Anything full armor, you're just like, God damn it, I'm just so tired of building guns. I'm so tired of building rocket launchers. Psycho Zaku. Honk yourself. Entertained so far. Okay. Work is busy. I'm sorry, but I'm listening. You should be sorry. All restaurants are doing it here too for food only. 10 to 20% off. Free delivery. I don't know about free delivery. Actually, hold on. Let me go look at what that text message was. Go away, bug. It's that time of year where we get these stupid little sink flies that come out of nowhere. Okay, we're open. All food and alcohol is 25% off to go only until 7:30 p.m. That's pretty awesome. I don't need anything. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I know this place can do. It's a beer bar essentially, so they've got like 60 things on tap, almost. But then they have bottles to go, and they can do growler or crowler fills. I think just growlers. I don't think they do crowlers. That's a can. That's a growler, in case you're wondering. So I'm trying to figure out, like, if I wanted just a beer, like, that's on tap, I wonder how they could make that happen. I bring in some fillable bottles. Like, hey. I really do like that place, too. So it sucks if we can't do the thing. Oh, I need missiles. I need missile pods. Guys, you didn't tell me I was supposed to build frickin' missile pods. And I just knocked over Denial. He did. Okay, I've got to do something with this Denial gun. Maybe I should review it. Well, see, what's funny is, so I've got good old Denial here. I've left him out just in case I want to review it, and it's just annoying the crap out of me. Plus, I don't know where the box is, so I don't have all of the parts and stuff on hand. So if I need to review him, I gotta find the box. And I don't know if it's in the closet here, if it's in the pile up here, or if it's out in the storage locker. We call that weapons fatigue back in the day. Yep, same weapons are often the least interesting part. That too. I hate doing weapons in backpacks, especially after the pain in the butt. Providence, yeah, funnels. Hey, why don't you build a whole bunch of funnels? I don't really want to build the funnels. Okay, fine. Like, see these little missile pod guys here, or grenades, or whatever the heck they're technically supposed to be? I just want to paint them red. Like, just bright red, just, you know. I need to get some kind of paint booth set up or something so I can paint while streaming. Also would like to be able to paint indoors. Just obviously not a thing that can happen right now. I still need to get a full airbrush setup. I mean, I have a compressor. I've used it for things. But I do not have an airbrush. I almost feel like I'm too lazy for an airbrush. Like, I don't want to clean it. But can I have a disposable airbrush that I can just use and then toss? That better not be a bug in there. It's a freaking bug in there. Damn it. Or is that just bubbles? Yeah, just been bubbles. Oh, yeah. You should review the Denial, find that box. But that Judicium or whatever it was called was hella cool. I don't know what that is. There's other kits I need to review too, like Miss Sazabi. I've never reviewed it. It's been over here. The wifey built it. Yeah, so Miss Sazabi, China Guy, things that are just sitting in the collection I've never bothered to review. Okay, just taking a stab at this. There we go. Oh, something I definitely want to get. So there's a new Super Mini Pla for the what over here would have been Lightspeed Rescue. So it's the Lightspeed Megazord and the Super Train Megazord, and I want them both. That was one of my favorite seasons. I love those Zords. I love those Megazords. They do all the things. They do the combination mode. With the Super Train, it's big enough to actually store the Megazord and other things inside it. I just want to have those. But God, it's expensive. It's going to be like $300 some odd dollars for both, because they're both premium Bandai, supposedly. It's like, that's just me reliving the fact that I never bought those back in the day. Look how loose these arms are. So check that out. Okay. Oh, the rifle for the Providence. Gotcha. Ankles itchy. Okay, so I have a completed Jesta. Oh, just the Jesta. Shirley, you jest. I do not. And don't call me Shirley. Backpack. Okay. I'll at least get the backpack done. Good lord, that's a lot of backpack. Alright. Oh, I'm stepping on stuff. I should at least get the Raycon review done today, just for the heck of it. And probably start on the next build later on today. Like, I'll build the guns and stuff, and the shield and all that. I'll build that off camera. But I need to do the Tertium, Gundam, and Mobile Doll May. I figure those are probably going to be fairly easy in and of themselves. And then figure out what I'm going to build after that. Because I mean, I've got stuff in the backlog. It's just, what am I interested in building right now, you know? I still got that RG new that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Come here. Come on. Dang it. I hate when runners get stuck together. There we go. I was like, where did my nippers go? Okay, so F28. Fin to 8. Speed build. Okay, F. This is not the F. No, it is. Okay. F22 Raptor. Honk. F222, F122. Okay, where's my other F? My F, there we go. I do need to get back to my custom build that I was working on. Little scratch build thing. It's sitting over here, just waiting to be finished. Because I know that's going to be messy because I got to do so much cutting and grinding and shaping. She's like, okay. Oh yeah, so on the Charzaku review from Tuesday, some guy's like, "Oh, good. Now let's see the RG reviewed." I don't wanna. I don't like RGs. I think I would probably be okay with RGs if they were like a completely new size class. It's just like I'm building a better version of something in the same size class. It's like I just don't want to. It's just like I already built something in that size. I don't care if it's a better kit and better everything else. It's like I already have one of those. It's one thing, okay, build different versions of the same thing, like the different double O's, the different Exias, stuff like that. That's fine. I understand that. Those are new models of the same thing. It's like, but literally building, it's like, oh, it's the same thing, but just slightly better. I guess it'd be the difference between having a no grade and a master grade of the same thing. Which I guess at some point I might run into with these IBO MG kits. Oh, if they do an MG Grays, you know I'm on top of that. Well, scale, size, same difference. A 1144 is the same thing. An RG Gundam and an HG Gundam are the same size. They're the same little guys. You know what I mean, Joey. I don't care. I'm not gonna have the size and scale debate. You know what I meant. Because 1/100, while it's the same scale, it's still the same size object. 33, 32, not 4. 34 is over here. No, I did not. I built the HG Dynamis and the MG Dynamis. I did not build the no grade. I've never even looked at the no grade. Come to think of it, I don't know that I've built. I don't, because I don't have hardly. I have almost no grades. It's like, so other than retools of the same mold, I don't know that I have repeats of the same character, so to speak, in the same size class. I mean, I've got SDs, I've got HGs, I've got the one RG, and then I've got MGs. So yeah, I don't think I have anything that's the same thing in the same scale but different class. Which way is this going? Okay, so this is the, oh crap, which one is this? Okay, so this was 30. 3, right? Right, okay. Shut up for a second. It's like, shut up for a second. I gotta look at this. I want to make sure I got the wrong parts here, which I think I just did. Yeah, I did. Damn it. You're talking to me. Built any of the one? No, I have not built any of those, Joey. If I had, we would have seen them by now. I was trying to borrow those to review for Double October. And the one person who had them all available for me to review never brought them over after promising repeatedly to bring them over. See, it runs into that thing like I'd never bought the 1-to-100s because I had the HGs. And to me, there was no reason to have different sizes of the same thing up until Double October time. You know, other than, like, I never had a smaller version of Exia until Double October. Until I went to the point like, okay, I need something else to get. So I had MG Exia. I had no HG Exias at all. Same thing for Double O's. In fact, still think I don't have any HG Double O's except for Build Divers versions. I think I still have that. Bye. B runner. B14. This is a pretty sizable backpack. I mean, look at that. That's just the backing plate. All of the RG EVA units. That's a lot. I mean, I know it's never going to happen, but I really still want a Gurren Lagann kit. And I know how Gynax is with their licensing or whatever. Although I did see, not a model kit, but there's actually a Tekkaman figure coming. I need to double check, make sure, or see if it's Bandai. Not coming till later this year, but I want that. I was a big fan of Techno Man. Okay, PC2. I still need to get Skywarp, don't I? Somebody bought me a Skywarp. Build me a Skywarp for me to build. Okay, so B, 17, and 17. Oh, there are two 17s. There we go. Whatever. Yeah, the figure is pretty sweet. I'm not doing I don't have screen share. I bring it up. Yeah, pop it up on my phone. Before it dies. That's the other thing. I'm kind of racing the clock here because I don't want to have my phone die on me while I'm working on this. Where am I? Okay, so these plug onto there. Ah, okay. I don't know what it does, but it's there. BigBadToyStore.com. Go figure. The last thing I was looking at was that. Hold on. How do I... There we go. Looks awesome. Look at that. Got swords. Look at that. Is that the one? Yeah, it even has the shoulder cannons. Like that. That's so badass. It's by Sentinel. Okay. Never mind. It's PX previews. Yeah, so Space Knight, Tekkaman, Blade, Ryobot. Tekkaman Blade. I want it. $250. So is the Ronin Warriors Ryo of Wildfire. I want that so bad. Like, I'm a massive like Ronin Warriors fan from my early teen days, or maybe late childhood, early teens when it was on here. I even have the OVAs, which made no sense. The entire OVA after the show was over made no sense. The whole Black Inferno armor thing was so dumb. Along with the new suits that we never saw in action. I guess because we never got the continuation. Apparently that did continue later, but we just never got that here. Find you the core drill. You complain, but you never go and find it. It would be interesting if you could find one that had English translations. Oh, by the way, I did watch a... I don't know if you've ever bothered watching, and this goes out to anybody, movies with Mikey over on FilmJoy. Fantastic visual essay writer. Usually does movies and some TV series and stuff like that. But he did a series called Lessons Animation Taught Us. And put the word out there for other creators to make videos in the same vein. And one guy did Gurren Lagann. And it was pretty good. I just watched that the other day. I enjoyed it. Sure, catch up there. There we go. How do I feel about the new Bleach stuff coming out? Okay, so not like the other weekend when we did the pointless live stream. I swear I mentioned wanting a new Bleach anime that went over the 1,000-year blood war. And I was like, there it is. It's like 8 years. If somebody said that right, it's been 8 years since the anime ended. And then the manga ended a couple years after that, if I remember correctly. And, like, giving Kubo the ability to go back, finally, we can show that off with some more modern animation. I don't want them changing the style much, but, like, give us some modern animation techniques. And that's fine. But actually give it a real ending that didn't suck and actually give him the time. Except for... as Tokyo Source put it, that's like 200 chapters. It's like the 1,000-year blood war from beginning to end is like 200 chapters. It's a massive arc. That will take forever for them to get through if they don't go quickly. And then the Bleach spin-off series could be interesting. I know nothing of it, know nothing of the manga. Could be interesting. I'm not against it by any means. I just have wanted to see that 1,000-year blood war. And it's just like, come on. It's like that was one of the best things, especially the beginning of that entire arc. And then I want, Nothing But the Rain, stuff like that. Or the big reveals in that series are actually really worth it. And I guess one thing that a guy complained about, I just watched this yesterday, was that Bleach continually does the same thing over and over with hero gets uber powerful, loses his powers, you think he's done for, out of the game, and then gains his powers back miraculously. It even happened not just with Ichigo, but Uryu, especially given the fact that they both at one point sacrificed their powers and then gained them back. Although I will say it was very different the way Ichigo got his powers back versus what Uryu did. But I'm excited. It's like, I know it's going to take forever unless they're already started on it. But I'm excited about it. I've missed Bleach. As long as they bring back all the voice actors and everything. It's like anybody who's still alive, which I assume should be most of the cast, bring them all back. Everybody get on board. We got this train that's leaving the station again. Let's go. Got a long way to go. I mean, because the anime left off at the Fullbringer arc, and it was just not good. And they did what they could to wrap it up, but they wasted so much time on filler prior to that. Like this new run, they better not bother with filler at all. There's too much story to tell. Like, just get after it. We have no time for filler. You're not working with a manga that's currently active that you need to stay ahead of or behind, whichever. It's like, it's already done. Just do it. I mean, maybe that's one reason why they stopped the anime, to let it get ahead, and then they just never got back to it. I know Kubo was definitely burned out. And I'm sure there was plenty of resentment in him having to rush his way through the end of the series and not really have a good way to end it. But I like the idea of a spin-off series that's not really a sequel, which is something entirely unrelated to the main storyline, but set within the same universe. I'm down for that. I like me some Bleach. I want it to come back. I want to see Kenpachi's. I want to see Kenpachi's Bankai on screen. That's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna see Yamamoto's Bankai animated, because that's gonna be sick. Everything about it, just, it's gonna be good. And hopefully they get a chance to redesign some stuff that they probably weren't too happy with. Like, I don't know, Ichigo's final form. I was like, let's rework that into something that sucks less. It's almost like what they did with Boruto and the original movie versus the manga versus the animes, where they redesigned Momoshiki so much. I'm just like, yeah, this looks way better. Let's stick with this. It was like the first time around, we were just kind of rushing through it, didn't really have a great plan. Let's do it. Okay. Lunchtime and your charge phone. Fine. Everybody's leaving. I'm gonna finish this backpack and I'm gonna call it other things to do, so to speak. Though I will say one last thing about the Bleach issue. Just like, I really wish it didn't take so long. I mean, like, a couple years. I mean, maybe he was still under contract or something. I want to know why it took so long. Like, Attack on Titan almost died entirely because they waited 4 years to do season 2. It's like with Bleach, they need to animate that as quick as they can. Like get a good like 20 episodes in and then start releasing it and then just start cranking. It's like no breaks, just run it. It's like the fans have waited way too long. Let's just go. It's like you lost the ability, or you lost the anticipation a long time ago. It's like now you've got to ride the hype train. No filler, just keep going. Like just no filler, no slowdowns, no breaks, just get it done. And give us the best thing we can possibly get out of it. Oh, that's the front. I was like, how is that supposed to connect? Okay, so this goes on to there. Nice, okay. That's plugged into there. Put this. Yep, that. This is going to go on after. Huh, okay. That was a thing. Okay, so I need to clean up this and this. Go charge your phone. Go charge your phone, Eric. Interesting. I'm guessing that's for different add-ons later. Just judging. It's like, hey, look, why is this random access port here? And the chat goes quiet. Not gonna lie, I figured more people would be home. Just doing nothing. It's like, is it a lie? Are there less people quarantined than we think? Or is it just all the YouTubers? It's like, that's ridiculous. It's like, I'm sitting here watching people who almost never do live streams. Random phone number calling me. Definitely not going to answer that. Although, now I realize I need to call HEB when I'm done here and check on the status of my medication refill. Because it ran out and they needed doctor's approval. But last time they wanted me to like come in and get a physical. I'm not coming in just to do a physical to get approved for my medication. It was like, look, it ain't gonna happen. So now I wonder, I'm not gonna listen to the voicemail. But be like, look, in this, with what's going on right now in the world, I'm not coming in for that. I'm not risking getting sick in your office so you can charge me extra money to refill my prescription. Just refill it, please. And he's like, I'll come in on the next one when the world has got itself back together. But don't sit there and deny me my medication because you demand I come in and do things. It's like a medication that you put me on, saying that I'd have to be on probably the rest of my life. And they're like, no, we're not going to do the refill until you come in for physical. Just give me my damn medication, people. It's like a 57-cent medication that ends up costing me like $40 to go get because they want me to come in for a physical first. It's like, no, just give me my meds. I'll check in 5 months. Almost got the backpack. Is there anything crazy I need to do? Nope. Okay, so once I get to that stage, backpack is done, and I can call it a build. Okay, so these go like that, huh? See, part of me wonders why that couldn't have just been a molded in piece. I guess that's why. Oh, there's something you don't see very often on a Bandai kit. Flashing. Okay, backpack. And that just clips on, huh? Like that. Yeah. Oh no! His whole head and everything came out. Now what I don't have is a spare LED to go in his head. I need to get a red LED for that so he looks proper. Come on, line back up. Cool. There we go. There's the MG Jesta. Essentially done. Just need to do the weapons and stuff. And then I'll get set up for the review tomorrow. Well, the review will be on Monday, but you know what I mean. So guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Those of you who did, if you're watching after the fact, leave me a comment down below about, well, whatever. If we discussed it, you know, like the bleach, the return of bleach and things like that. But I'll catch you guys next time. I'm going to go ahead and find out why I don't have my meds. But do the like, subscribe, check out the MS100 thing. Links are in the description down below for instructions and for the store if you want to buy merch instead of jumping in on that. And look forward to the charity streams that we're going to be doing later. All the money's going to go towards this, so we can try to raise more money than just via the contest. But I'll catch you guys later. Remember, as always, keep on building. I'm going to hit this button right.